What's up, everybody? This is going to be another pick a card reading. So this is going to be in regards to how would or do the world / others see our connection or relationship. So this is more so for like romance, but it may resonate in a platonic way. So just take what apply what resonates. Excuse me, with your situation. So I'm gonna do 3 piles. You guys can choose between a gemstone stock card. For group number 1, you have the Auralite, which is a stone that helps with harmony and balance. It enhances and magnifies energies of other crystals, accelerates healing, brings peace and tranquility, helps with deep meditation, inner purification, optimism and hope, and it resonates with all chakras. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2, stock card. You guys have the Lapis Lazuli. This stone is known to help with the third eye, reveals inner truths, aids in self-expression, stimulates enlightenment, helps with contacting spirit guardians, harmonizes subtle bodies, alleviates migraines, and works with the third eye and throat chakra. Pile number 2, your choice is the green Kyanite, which is connection with deep truth, reveals motives in others, improves plant growth, stamina, discern reality, wisdom, emotional support, and all chakras resonate with this stone. Okay. So you guys may be asking about more than one person, so you may resonate with more than one pile. That's fine. Keep in mind this is general. It's not a personal reading. Okay. So I'll give you guys a moment to reflect and meditate, and then we'll go ahead and start the reading. Okay. I'm going to start with pile number 1, which is for those of you who chose the Auralite, which is in a harmony and balance stone, helps magnify other crystals, helps with healing, brings peace and tranquility, deep meditation, inner purification, optimism, and hope. All chakras work with the stone. I'm going to shuffle as I go. I have not pulled any cards, so I'm going to shuffle on camera. Keep in mind, you guys, this is a general energy reading, so it's not meant to resonate with each and every one of you as if it was a personal reading. Why are some of my cards flipped upwards? So, yeah, please only take what resonates, because this is a collective energy reading, so different messages are bound to come out for different groups. This is not meant to be, you know, all messages are for me. You know, take what does stand out, okay? Because it could be different from the next person. The only way that you'll truly know if a reading is meant for you is by getting a personal reading. So if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you guys can check out my website. You guys can purchase via my website. And then you guys, please email me to set up a booking date and time. Okay. All right. So those who draw the Auralite. So let's see. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to clarify the oracle cards with tarot just to get a little more in depth. But right off the bat, as far as like how others would view this connection, just overall, or how they do if this is someone you're already with, you have immediacy, number 4. So it's like a warrior guy here. So they may see this connection like, you know, just perceive it, or how they would perceive it is that whoever is a masculine energy, they may have moved very quickly with you. They may also see the masculine energy as being very protective. The 6 of cards flew out of the deck. So you guys could be young, and maybe that's why they're noting this. Like maybe you guys are too young for a serious connection. But they also see whoever the masculine energy is very giving, very loving, in some sense, very protective. Also, this connection, like I said, it may have moved very quickly. It happened like very suddenly. And then, as far as like how others perceive you within the connection, you have Confucius, number 21, with wisdom. So they see you as this wise person that has who imparts a lot of wisdom. They may see you as very spiritual. Maybe they know that you're spiritual or religious. You could be of Asian descent. For others of you, you're just very, very disciplined spiritually. You're someone who may be very ahead mentally and spiritually with your thinking and your philosophies. So they see you as the one who's the wise one, the mature one, or spiritually in tune one. Clarify. The Five of Wands. So they may see you as like a peacemaker, someone that comes in, and wherever there's chaos, wherever there's drama and ratchetness, you step in and you align things. You help shed light on things that are out of order. When it comes to how they view the other party, the person that you're asking about in this connection, you have divine creation with Saint Joseph. Okay. So they see them as perhaps the one that brought this connection together, the one that's nurturing the connection. Like I said, there's this protective vibe. If you're I don't feel like the majority of you guys are masculine energies, but if you are, take what applies. There is feminine energy in the deck, but you pulled a lot of masculine energy, so this could be a same-sex connection between two men. For the most part, but it doesn't have to be that, of course. But I feel like there's a person, one of you, who's very, very wise as well, and also can be very religious. One of you could actually be like more spiritual, and the other person could be more religious, like have a religious background or has a religious faith, whereas the other party is more spiritual. Both parties are very strong-willed, very disciplined, very, they know who they are. I feel like this is an equal give and take in this connection. So how other people are viewing the other party is the initiator of the connection, most likely the head of the connection. But they see you guys as equally balanced. The Amazon of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. So, yeah, this is like they may see the other party as the one who planted the seed, the one that brought this connections into beingness, or the person that continues to make the effort for this connection to grow, or has invested a lot into this connection, nurturing this connection like it's their child, like it's their baby. They're protecting it with everything that they have. How does this connection, or how will it, depending on where you stand, going to impact, how is it going to impact those around you? You have collective unconsciousness with Carl Jung. I feel like with collective unconsciousness, this connection is going to impact others in a way that it's going to awaken them spiritually, in a way that you guys may have no idea that you're doing it. Yep, the Sun card. It's going to bring out maybe the inner child in some people. It's going to awaken a lot of people's gifts. It's going to awaken them to see the brighter side in life. It's also going to be like a revitalizing energy. It's like a positive impact. That's a sign. So, some connections are not always positive. They don't always have a positive impact of those around them. Some people are selfish when they get into connections. They don't care how it affects other people, kids and things like that, or if they're hurting other parties by being together. So I feel like this is a positive impact. If there is kids involved, it could be positive for kids or a child. But I feel like as far as just the environment and others, you guys may subconsciously be tapping in, or having others tap into their spirituality. unleashing and unlocking a lot of different things within themselves in a positive way, bringing and shedding light onto others, okay? Um, especially when it comes to your dreams, your hopes and your dreams and your goals, that it's possible. And it could be surrounding love, that yes, you can have, you know, a stable foundation, or yes, you can achieve whatever, you know, whatever you're inspiring them. So you have empowerment as far as what you two create in your connection. Now, here's a feminine energy. So what you guys create with your connection is like you empower others. And I feel like it comes from the feminine energy more so, because the feminine energy could also be the driving force when it comes to inspiring and uplifting not only the other party, the other person, but those around her. She's very inspiring. She's very fiery, passionate, outspoken, creative. Okay, stepping in her divine goddess energy. She's wearing her crown. So stepping into her purpose, or just doing her, just being who she is, or I'm just saying that just metaphorically, but whoever divine feminine is, stepping into that energy, it creates this empowerment. Like you guys may be a power couple. They kind of have the same fiery energy, so you guys could be fire signs or have a lot of fire in your chart. The Two of Wands. Yeah. The Two of Wands is here. So it's like you might be a road opener for some people, where others may feel blocked and stagnant in their life if you're the feminine energy. If not, the person that's a feminine energy will be the road opener to help people see how to see things from a broader perspective, infinite perspective, and follow their passions, and follow their inner knowing and guidance. There's a lot of reference to children in this card. And these cards, you have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the baby, and the Saint Joseph card, and the Sun card. So there could be babies that come out of this, or this is going to be, if there's a concern of children, I feel like this is not going to be a connection that will be a negative impact on children for the most part, but this is a general energy reading. So let's pile one's advice. Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like if you guys are wondering if you have to hide this connection, if it's one of them, you know, those connections with a lot of scandal, you know, you're an adult, you guys know what to do. If you guys are in a third party situation, that's, you know, that's your business. You guys take what resonates with you, because this is general, like I said. But for the most part, I'm going to say for most of you, you guys do not have to hide this connection. For some of you guys may want to protect it for some time. I'm getting with the Seven of Swords, I see this card not always as sneaky and deceptive. Sometimes I see it as like just keeping things to yourself, not giving away too much information for some reason, because you guys could have people that may not have your best interest, or, you know, too much drama, or too many people can get involved, and too many different opinions, especially early in your connection. Keep some things to yourself. And if you guys are in a well-established bond, then this could be that you guys are trying to manifest or create something. Maybe there's a pregnancy that's coming. I feel that for the most part, people are going to be welcoming of this child. Or if you're wondering if we ever did have a child, how would people react? I feel like they would, you know, be happy. But in the beginning, I would keep that a secret for whatever reason. It could be like, you know, just a lot of drama, a lot of nosy people or something like that I'm getting. So use your discernment. You're an adult, like I said, and plus this is general. So if this reading resonated with you, feel free to like this video, share this video, or channel with someone. Also, if you guys would like to book your own personal reading, you guys can check in the description box how to set up a booking. Also, or set up a reading and your booking date. Also, if you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, feel free to do so. And any suggestions for the next pick a card, please leave it in the comment section. Much love as always. I appreciate y'all. Until the next reading. Alright. Lapis Lazuli. Okay, so those of you who are drawn to the Lapis Lazuli card, this is, if you guys didn't stick around in the beginning, this opens your third eye. It helps you reveal inner truths. It aids with self-expression, stimulates enlightenment, helps contact spiritual guardians, harmonizes subtle bodies, alleviates migraines, and chakras associated are the third eye and the throat chakra. Okay? So I'm going to shuffle on camera. I'm going to shuffle the cards I have not pulled for all the piles. So I'm just going to do it here. So this is going to be how would the world / others see your connection, or how do they already perceive your connection if it's already, something there. So let's see. Now keep in mind, as a disclaimer, this is not a personal reading. I always have to say this because some people don't know, and for those of you that don't understand, let me break it down. This is tapping into collective pool of different energies. Spirit is going to give me multiple messages. Not every message is going to pertain to one specific person watching, because there's so many different people watching with unique situations. So if you were to get a personal reading, that's the only way that will narrow down into a specific energy, a specific person. But because you're watching a general, it's meant for multiple energies. So you have to use your discernment to know what is for you and what is not for you, and leave that what's not for you just to the wayside, okay? And it may be that this reading will not resonate with you at all whatsoever, because it may not be the reading for you, okay? All right, Divine Spirit, thank you. What is others' view of the connection, or what would it be if this is potential future energies? Okay, we had this in the first one. Divine creation with Saint Joseph. How would others perceive the viewer in the connection? How would others, or how do they, whichever applies, perception of the viewer. Santa Muerte with Holy Death. I love her. Don't be scared of her, okay? All right. How would others, or how do they perceive the other party in the connection? Saint Martha, authority. Okay. Let's see. Let's unpack those around you. Okay, you guys have spirituality. I'm just gonna pull one more, and this card is hesitant. Okay, doesn't want to come out. Okay, and then you have Saint Lucy with fierce strength. Okay, so how would they view the connection overall, or how do they, if it's already an established connection? So divine creation could be that someone here is a father, whether this is you or the other party, or wants to have children. They may see this connection as like bringing forth something new, a different type of love, or you guys may, because if you think about this, I believe Saint Joseph is Jesus's father. So, of course, the story of Jesus and the birth of Jesus and the whole conception and all of that. So, it was a miracle. It was a conception that didn't require sexual intercourse. So there's something very sacred and something like miraculous about this connection. Like, could be like a rebirth energy. Clarify with the tarot, please. I'm going to use the Sailor Moon tarot. The 10 of Pentacles. So, this is a family-oriented energy. They may see you guys as a family unit, stable, grounded, a connection that is very fruitful, has a lot of abundance. 6 of Pentacles. So, there's something with family and children. So, they may see this as like, this perception of this is that you guys are a stable family, or you guys have a stable union, or that you will have a stable home life, or you guys will have a family, and it will be a very happy home, a stable home, an abundant home. So that's how they're perceiving the connection as a whole, how they're perceiving you within the connection as Santa Muerte. You guys have Holy Death, okay? So they may see you as like someone that came in and really just changed things. You changed this person's life. You brought about, Six of Swords. You brought them into calmer waters. You brought them out of a dark place. A lot of cards want to come out. The Ace of Swords flew out. And the Jove of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles in this deck, which is a woman. So they see you as like this boss. If you're a feminine energy, they see you as a boss. They see you as someone who is the whole seed of this connection. You are abundant. You are blessed. You are grounded. You know who you are. You might be well respected by others. In this connection with the Ace of Wands, you have helped cut cords with something. You have brought, or Ace of Wands, sorry, you have helped cut cords still with the Six of Swords. With the Ace of Wands, it could be that what you're bringing in is like this new zest, this new passion. Maybe this person was like dead inside and you reawaken this person. You showed them their shadow so that they can heal and release and move forward. I feel like you were a support, or you are a support. You're like the backbone of this person. Okay, so it's like a power couple type of energy a little bit. I'm getting with authority, how others view the other party within the connection. The Four of Swords. So yeah, they may see this person as like, now they know their power, they know their strength. You awakened this person when they were dead, they were, depressed, or were in a dark space within themselves, lacked in faith, and it was like you helped this person. And then the Eight of Wands. So you helped reawaken this person. You brought in a lot of changes into this person's life. A lot of energies and a lot of shifting took place. So with the Four of Swords, it has the child here. Chibi Moon. So, you guys, she's here twice in these cards. So there could be a child, maybe, due to giving birth to a child, a miracle baby or something like that, you help bring this person back to life. Maybe. Could be an adoption. Or if you guys don't have a child together, then it could be like you've awakened the desire within this person to start a family, or to just start creating their life again. Like, get back into their inner child. So that's how others are perceiving them within this connection. So they're seeing this person back into their power again when they were dead, when they were lost. So how would this connection impact, or how does it, depending on where you stand, impact others around you? You have spirituality. Okay. So how it impacts others, I feel like you guys may be very vocal about your spiritual beliefs, and therefore you give people something to think about. Because this is like a lot of blue, so it's like the throat chakra, so you guys may share a lot. I feel like you guys are helping people make peace with something within themselves, the more vocal you guys are. So you have the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So some people may feel like it's a little too much, and for them, like, it's too much to handle, like, some of the spiritual beliefs that you guys have, or just, it could also be too that you both, how you impact other people around you is you help them to move away from negativity. You help them overcome sickness and illness of the heart, of the mind, spiritually. You help them to walk away from addictive patterns. You give people hope that they can work through things. It could be like this compassion, and maybe even being inspired by you both, like being inspired by the two of you to change their ways and to really get to work on themselves and to heal. Because this could be, this person, I'm getting more so that the effect is maybe on both of your sides. So you guys may both equally have people in your life that struggle with addictions, or people that didn't have hope and faith within themselves or their dreams or their goals. Especially those that are connected to this person. They know all too well like how dark it could be for them, and maybe even for you. But I feel like as the Holy Death card, you know how to work through your shadows and you empower yourself by handling those things because it wasn't easy. Therefore, you're able to show other people the way. So I do get that this is how you guys are affect or impacting, how you bring an impact to others around you, and it seems more so like a positive. If it's a negative, it's only because certain people don't want to face their shadows, and you guys may represent that in some sense. Like, you might be very vocal, like, you know, I was a drug addict, and when this person came into my life, they helped me. Or when we had a baby, it really helped me to get things into perspective and get my shit together. And these people may be like, it triggers them because they know that they're not where they need to be within themselves, so they don't want to hear it. But I still don't even see that as a negative. Okay, so what energy do you guys create together, or would you create together? Fear, strength, yes. So you guys will be like this pillar of strength for each other. You guys create this energy together where we can get through anything together, regardless of what it is. It's this powerful dynamic. You guys are light for others. You see these candles in the back? It's also the sacred energy, the ceremonial energy. So it could be like through your union. It's like you guys don't even have to be married on earth in earthly terms and legal terms. It's a spiritual marriage, a spiritual union, where you guys are going to bring a lot of empowerment to others around you. Clarify. So you have the Hermit and the Magician. Yeah, so this is like spiritual, like shifting energies, utilizing your experiences and your gifts to inspire others around you, and maybe others, like, it's like a life purpose thing because you have two major arcana cards. So to me, this is like a life purpose situation. For some of you guys could have life path number 1, life path number 9, or something like that. But together you guys are here to awaken others. I feel like the feminine energy has the key. She is the door opener. Or, you know, I say divine feminine is she, but take what resonates. And the divine masculine is utilizing their gifts to bring about these changes and to enlighten and to inspire. So let's see what your advice is with this connection. Queen of Swords. She came out in reverse. Cold, hard, demanding, and authority. So the Queen of Swords can represent an air sign person, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm getting just as advice, like Spirit is saying to avoid being cold-hearted, because sometimes when we go through things, when we go through these shadows, sometimes we can scare people off. And you guys are very powerful. Some of you who are feminine energies, you may be very powerful. Or the person, if they're feminine energy, they could be very intimidating. And I feel like if this is you, Spirit is saying that channel that energy in a compassionate way. Don't change who you are. And if you feel like you need to change yourself from being this person that, you know, is straight and honest with who you are, and, you know, you're fearless, and you're here to bring change, not in a forceful or controlling manner, but you're here, you just exude that energy that I'm here to shift and change things for the better. And people are uncomfortable with that. Don't change that just because people are uncomfortable. If you feel like you may be overbearing with your beliefs, or, you know, stepping into a place where you may be overstepping your boundaries, then that's different. But take what applies. Like, don't change who you are. If you're the person that identifies with being the game changer, the one that helps other people identify what needs to be healed, do not change for anyone. That's what Spirit is telling you. Okay? So if this resonated, feel free to like this video, share the channel with someone. If you guys have any suggestions for the next pick a card reading, please leave it in the description. Don't forget, if you guys would like to book a reading, to check out my website. You guys can also follow me on Instagram for exclusive content that I don't always post on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out, read the description. Much love as always. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace. Okay. Alrighty, for those of you who were drawn to the green Kyanite, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It helps with connecting with our deep truths, helps us reveal the motives in others, improves plant growth, stamina, discerns reality, wisdom, emotional support, and all chakras are associated to the green Kyanite. So, if you are drawn to card or pile number 3, this is your reading. I'm going to shuffle. I didn't do a pile of cards. I'm just shuffling as I get to each pile, if that makes sense, or each group. Okay? Keep in mind, this is collective energies, a general energy reading. So a lot of different messages are going to come through because it's meant to resonate with different people. It's not meant to be a personal reading to where this whole video is going to resonate with you, okay? So it's possible that it could, but it's not subject to, okay? That's what personal readings are for. So if you guys would like to book a personal reading, your cards are just flying out. And I'm going to take him because I've seen him come out twice. So you guys, please keep in mind this is a general energy reading. This is not a personal one, so please take what applies with you, okay? Get your own personal reading, whether it's with another reader, or if you guys would like to book a reading with me, you guys can check out my website in the description box, okay? Alright, so... okay, how would it impact others? And what energy... okay. So this could be how do if you're already in a situation, or how will if you are not. So take what applies. So overall, how will or do others perceive the connection? You have idealism. And this is number 19. So they feel like this connection had to be a higher power. And I get it's because there's some sort of differences here. There's a lot of masculine energies in this card, in the pile that I pulled. Only one feminine energy came out. The rest are masculine. Excuse me. So it could be that they're perceiving that the masculine energy is more in the power seat with this, but they do feel like there was a higher power that brought this connection together, or someone who's wise and older that is in control of this connection. It could be like an older man with a younger woman, or whatever, older masculine energy with a younger feminine energy, or something like that. The 8 of Pentacles flew out. So this could be a situation where like someone is the student and someone is the teacher in this connection. So the feminine energy is like more so, yeah. For some of you, they don't trust the feminine energy in this connection. They may look at this person as up to no good, maybe using this person for their stability or their money. Let's see, how do they view you? The viewer. How do they view the viewer? Because you got the messages card with Edgar Case, if I'm pronouncing it right. Number 23. How do they view the viewer? 7 of Cups. They don't really trust what you say, how you present yourself, the World card. Some of them, they may see you as introverted, closed off. Maybe they see you as very spiritual. Sometimes they may see you as like someone who has a lot of philosophies that don't make sense, or your head is up in the clouds. But they also may see you as someone who's well cultured, very intelligent. You may be someone who thinks outside of the box, very creative, very innovative. You could be an Aquarius person, or some sort of any other air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy, yeah. Maybe even a Scorpio or something, but they see you as a deep thinker, someone who's like very intellectual, very smart. For some, they just see you as like kind of up in the clouds, like not really stable. They could see you as someone who has an impact maybe, or they see you as like an online presence or something. But how do they see the other person within the connection? How do they see the other person? You have immersion. And this is with Maya Darren. I don't know who that is, but number 32. So how do they see the other person in this connection? the devil. Okay, maybe trapped, the moon, under some sort of spell, or like lost. Like this, something about this connection is taboo. Like it's not normal to society's eyes, or for this person. Maybe you guys are not each other's type. The circumstances were weird. Three of Wands and the Juno of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups. Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of water energy too. Yeah, they may see this as like this person must be in love, because this is like out of this, like this is not, it's not this person's usual type, or the circumstances are very weird. There could be long distance involved, and it's like this person may be very devoted to the other person, regardless if they're near or far. And it's like someone, like others may not trust. Okay, so say for instance, like they don't trust whoever the feminine energy is. They may feel like either it's this, you don't have a reason to trust this person because maybe this person has a history of being a player or a cheater, or that they have someone else, maybe you don't know about it, or they feel like there's something with your relationship, like you guys could have left partners to be together or something, and it's like this level of like, I don't know if I trust this person for you, or do they know that you had a wife or a husband or girlfriend or boyfriend. There's some sort of like distance with sneakiness, and also they just feel like this other person is like gone and lost, and they're not thinking clearly, not thinking logically. Maybe they feel like they're waiting around for something that's not, you know, meant to happen, or so you guys could be separated from this person, and if it's not that, then this could be potential future if you guys haven't gotten to that point where you guys are together, because this could be what if energy. Spirituality, as far as the impact you guys have on others. So the impact that you guys have on others is very spiritual. Clarify. The Tower. Yeah, you may shift and change people's beliefs spiritually. You may awaken them spiritually, people around you. Specifically you as a viewer, because I get you're more of the spiritual person. You're more of the one who's well connected to the universe. You may be very intuitive to where you tap into the Akashics. You could be someone who's into divination. Doesn't have to be tarot cards, but you can tap in and gather universal information. So you may awaken a lot of people around you through this connection. And I'm getting more so that it could be the person's circle, the other party's circle. Could more than likely be the masculine energy. It depends. Some of you guys are masculine energy watching this more so, which is interesting, but doesn't mean that the feminine energy is not watching. But yeah, I do get that there will be some sort of awakening. Maybe even the masculine energy is awakening on a spiritual level, and a heightened spiritual level, and other people see this and it's impacting them as well. It may be a little bit too much for them to see this person's change, like, because the Tower sometimes is not always easy. It's very unexpected. They may be like, what the hell? Like, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's like this person may be a little more emotional, a little more soft around the edges, a little more sweeter, willing to open up more than usual. Maybe this is the impact that this is what you guys, yeah, because this is the impact that you guys have on others around you, or would have. So maybe opening people up more to spirituality, opening up their hearts more, opening up to their intuitive gifts, their spiritual, path. Tried to save it, but it fell out. Okay. Yeah. Knight of Wands. So there could have been some hesitance, maybe helping others to open up their heart chakra by seeing this other person, because I get that whoever this other person is may have been very closed off, protective of their heart. They could have been abused. They could have abandonment issues. They could be introverted, whatever, afraid of love, afraid to trust. And you may have impacted this person so much so that it impacts others, and they're just like inspired by it, or they want to do the same, or they see the effects that it has on this other person, and they may be pleased by it to some extent, I feel. Or this person talks about it. The masculine energy whoever is the other person may talk about it, or you may talk about it and share how this person has been more open and how sweet they are, and this other, everybody else is like, what the, like, what, that person, or you did, like, you're like that now, like, what's going on, like, so yeah, they may even have like different beliefs now, and it's just like, it's different, it's a shocker. So what do you guys create when you're together? What energy do you create? Student of the universe, Pluto. So you guys, the energy that you guys create is that you guys are constantly growing and evolving. You both may be very wise together. You guys may share the same philosophies. You guys just create this energy of people actually kind of intrigued and wanting to know more about what you two know. Two of Pentacles. So you guys may bounce ideas off of each other. You may bounce spiritual insights and things like that. And I feel like it intrigues people. The High Priestess. Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual, intuitive energies. Both of you are intuitive, or you have like deep spiritual gifts, and it may awaken each other deeper, in your spiritual gifts deeper, or the other person may awaken the other person up more so to tap in. And I feel like it's going to help bring balance spiritually. Like whoever is this person that knows how to tap into spiritual knowledge and wisdom is going to help bring some sort of balance. So like I said, it could be a student-teacher type of thing where one of you is a student and the other is a teacher. There's something that's meant to be learned here. Someone is very wise. When I see like white hair, or like older men in cars with beards and older hair, I associate that with wisdom. So someone is very wise. Someone is the teacher. Someone came to bring that knowledge and wisdom. So if you look at this, here's a book that he's carrying. So knowledge and wisdom. So let's see what your advice is for this connection. What's your advice? This card fell on my lap. The King of Cups. Gentle, emotional, and shy. So your advice for this connection is I feel like to be present in your heart space, to be gentle and have compassion for one another in this connection, because I get like there is someone here that is wounded. When I look at this card right here, this is a person that's very guarded, very wounded, but still has a heart to love and still wants to open up. Much like the Nine of Wands, they're a wounded warrior. They've gone through a lot of battles and they're prepared for the challenges up ahead, so they haven't fully given up. So it could be that whoever the masculine energy is, if you're, because I just get like a lot of masculine energies may watch this, and if you're a woman that identifies as masculine, or you feel like sometimes you can embrace your masculine side more, then this could be you. But I get that don't be afraid to be compassionate and loving and nurturing. Maybe even to your partner, like remind yourself to be nurturing and understanding and patient with this other person, because you are dealing with a feminine energy. For some of you are dealing with a feminine energy that has been hurt, that has been wounded. If it's a masculine energy, then their feminine energy within themselves is very wounded. Okay, so it could be that there's also an energy of a woman who's very in tune with her masculine energy, and there's a man that may be more feminine in their energy, or it could be that they are wounded in their feminine energy and they need healing. Okay, they need some sort of compassion, healing through the heart chakra maybe. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Hope that resonated. I hope it makes sense. If it did, feel free to like this video, share this video, share the channel with someone. Subscribe if you have yet to. Any suggestions for the next pick a card, you guys can leave it in the description box below. Also, if you guys want to book a reading with me, don't forget to check out my website. be sure to email me directly to set up your booking date and time if you have purchased a reading. Follow me on Instagram. I don't always post the same content here that I do on Instagram, so if you guys want to check that out, all of my information will be in the description box below. Much love. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching.